like this HT, which has been lacking from the batters. Yes, these are demanding conditions. Pitch is bone dry. I would like to see batsmen employing those softer skills and make job.
Big game to qualify. So let's go through to the keeper. Interesting statistic that I've just been handed here, that look at leagues, and I'll talk about official leagues that employ the playoff mod too. Oh, he's looped it to mid-on and he's gone. So it won't be Rajapaksa's day.
The first delivery left the batsman. And to be thinking of employing that stroke wasn't a good idea. He was never in control of that stroke. And he had to pay the ultimate price. But Sri Lanka, subcontinent.
This might be the first boundary in his. Just glided away down the leg side for 4.
Just easily done, Liton Das. And as you said, he's a big player. Liton Das done brilliantly well for Bangladesh. Seen him bat in all 3 formats. Very successful. Good strike rate. Now he's somebody who can take this batting at that pivotal number 3.
Beautiful, beautiful. Just waited for the ball to come close to him. Angled the bat, and the result was good. Right approach from the batter, not committing himself on the front foot, giving him the freedom to play his strokes.
The ball come to him. Well, that is going at the ball, and that'll be another boundary for this very impressive young player.
Not the right length to ball on a pitch like this. Started to trust this pitch. Hit the ball on the up.
Absolutely. And that shot came off. He was trusting the surface. He's looking to hit it on the up. And this is exactly the way he plays. And that's what...
Now pulls. And pulls strongly for 4 more. 14 from the over so far. There's still a ball remaining.
He's backing himself into employing his strokes and doing it efficiently. This innings.
This should be out, and is. It's Kerr-Ross combination again, and Liton Das is gone.
Yeah, he got hammered in the first outing. Hayden Kerr adapted to the conditions very well, saw the batsman coming out, took off the pace and pushed it further outside the off stump. And the batsman, Liton Das, was only able to slice the ball straight to the fielder, placed at third man.
Shot. That's just a good cricket shot. He'll enjoy that, Shakib Al Hasan.
3 dot balls. He needed that. Break that rhythm. Nicely driven. Another player who hasn't really come to the party, so to speak.
Here's another one, except it was a half volley. That is a really nice swing of the bat down the ground for 4.
What he's done well so far is that he's made good use of his form. How many times we've seen batters throwing away good form, good start, but so far so good. The lovely pickup shot. Just a little bit of pause and swinging through the line.
Get pitch. Gone again. How's the outfield? It is quick and brilliantly done in the outfield. They will keep it to 2.
Where his runs are today, Cruz Pulle, so far, sticking to it. Kerr does really well.
Didn't get to the pitch of the ball, Cruz Pulle, but threw his body weight behind that below.
Great use of the feet. That'll go over mid-on. It had been a good over up until that point. Boundary to finish. 7 runs from it. 45 for 2.
In one of the earlier games. Oh, what a good shot that is. Beautifully managed by Shakib. He normally stays on the back foot, but every now and then he'll...
Whatever I get, he gets 4 because he's hit it so well.
What I like about that shot too is he's not looked to hit it for 6. There we go. That is what he's trying to do. Didn't try and hit it too hard, and another over with a boundary off the last ball. 56 for 2.
So beautifully and crisply over. Gower, there was a method, exposing the stumps so that his out of the the bat could come through the line of the ball and balance.
Rhythm. In there, looking for the gap. It's a good option. It will actually be a second misfield in a row. This time goes for a boundary.
Not looking to slog it. I reckon this is the way to go. Stay in this zone for Cruz Pulle. Only 3 half centuries for Gaul. All 3 came from the bat of Tim Seifert. So it's be nice to get someone else
to pitch the ball up. And here is in the air. Taken. And this man, when you give him the ball, he picks up wickets for you, Dhananjaya De Silva. And he has removed the danger man, Shakib, who was looking good.
Himself room. Dhananjaya follows him, cramps him up towards that leg side. Just can't keep it under control. The top edge only goes as far as finding Hayden Kerr, a well-judged catch on the boundary, and a lot of frustration there for Shakib. The disappointment is obvious. A useful innings, 19 off 17 deliveries. The Gaul Titans now 76 for 3.
That's his half century. That's his first half century, Cruz Pulle, in the Lanka Premier League, and it has come at a very, very important time for his team.
Yeah, what a time to do it. He was brilliant in their last match. He scored quickly all through this season, and then today, when it's needed most, early wickets fell, and it was this man to the fore once again. Been a brilliant innings, coming up with just the 33 deliveries. Such an impressive striker with the ball, and he's just got better and better as the season's gone on.
Go straight, and I think he's cleared. Yes, he has. For a moment I thought the fielder was in business at long off, but not to be. Dasun Shanaka getting the distance.
As a bowler, you should have known the reason why the captain promoted himself. A bit of light on that occasion, and it was in the slot. And it didn't take him long to wield the willow. Dasun Shanaka, he was facing his third delivery, and that ball disappeared.
down the ground, but straight to Kerr. It's the captain. Noor Ahmed strikes.
I mean, he's a good natural striker of the ball. And this really had to be hit extremely well to miss that fielder there. Fell in his lap, easily taken. Noor amongst wickets.
Tournament to forget so far for the captain.
Out that big shot. Apesh, make that 3 wickets. Najibullah Zadran goes. Dushan Hemant to the fielder.
That is one outstanding effort. The fielding, the catching has picked up of late. Well, they're going to review this, but I think it's a clean take. Acrobatic take and a great take.
From the left, I need to check the catch, please. It's going. Thanks. Show me one more time, please. Show me one more time, nice and slow.
Don't roll it back here.
Yes, fingers are underneath the ball. Fingers are underneath the ball. I am satisfied. Keep it rolling through. Keep it rolling through. Yes, satisfied. My decision.
Long as possible. So it's not looking too flashy. A knock in the last 30 balls.
Hamad, Samarakun gets all of that. Ooh, top of the scoreboard. They needed that. It's 117 for 5 after 16.
He's a good talent, this young man. Handy bowler, can score some runs. A utility cricketer, Samarakun.
He's got a feel of the surface, and he's going to just survive. Just out of reach.
Sitting in the surface, skews away over the offside. Next recover for a long time. Thought he was a chance to get back and grab that just over the top.
Yeah, he's taken the pace off quite nicely and consistently.
This is timed. This is very well timed.
It's the low full toss on that occasion.
Which made the difference. Just timed it. Knew where the gaps were.
Bowled him. What a sensational Yorker that is. The comeback from Hayden Kerr.
That's what makes him so good at the depth of the innings. Ability to just keep coming at the batter. Get pace on or pace off deliveries. He's got the ability to hit the Yorker. And on this occasion, it's full, it's straight. Too good for Samarakun.
Yeah, the idea was the same to find that Yorker length with the previous delivery. It turned out to be a low full toss. But this time around, all went well for the left armer. And
straight down the ground, this will skip away. The outfield is like stone. End of the 17th, 129 for 6.
He's on strike. In the air. Or dropped. That was a dolly. Should have been taken.
Not what was needed. The Dumbala Ora has a good piece of bowling. Benura goes the slower ball into the surface, the slower ball bouncer. It's the first time he's really looked out of control. Kruspule. And Noor Ahmed just doesn't get underneath it. He's one step short.
And this will loop over short third and will bounce away for 4 more. Prasanna in on the action. There's 2 overs remaining here. The Titans are 139 for 6.
It's not all about Braun. And he realized that very quickly. Directed. Always bring that interest.
Umpire director, we have umpire referral for run out. Give me the best side on angle, please. Keep it rolling through, keep it rolling through. Keep it on. Satisfied, catch gone well short of his ground. Now you have a decision to the giant screen.
Well, what about that? The ball went to backward. Chance. Dhananjaya doesn't drop him. No. He certainly doesn't, and they're now 8 down and in danger of being bowled out.
To go beyond 160 runs, but these wickets will certainly hamper. Or should I say, stymie the progression of this innings. That was nicely held. And it was Leru Kumara being dismissed.
Oh, he could be gone. He could be gone, and he's been given. We're not even going to have a look upstairs. Kruspule's innings comes to a close with a run out. But a very fine innings it's been. He might need some help off the ground here because the young man is done. He's absolutely done. He's given everything.
Yeah, that was an innings of substance.
Or big appeal and given out LBW. They'll refer it definitely because if it's not out, they'll get a leg by. But otherwise, Hassan Ali has a wicket. I can't give you the final score until we have the final decision.
Original decision is out. Start with the front foot, please. Fair delivery, go to front on spin vision, please.
The ones and twos you mentioned, rummies, were the order of the day. So 147 is the number.
Very balanced bowling attack. You spoke about Lahiru Kumar, you spoke about the spinners, you spoke about Raj. The spinners were very good in that last game, and this surface is still not the most perfect. There's a little bit for the bowlers. I feel the spinners can find something. So this opening partnership to me is going to be critical. It's not going. I don't think it's an open.
So if they don't, then they need to just go at express pace, because that also worked. The new ball did have something in it for them. It's about just falling back on what you do best. Let's not try to confuse things. If you're not good at slow deliveries, don't bowl them. The catching has to be good.
generally the length he looks to bowl.
Oh, that is a great shot. Into the top deck of the stand, picked up on the leg side to end the first over at 7 without loss. Oh, and the gap. The field barely moves. They turn and chase. Another boundary at 150 kilometres an hour.
Wow. That was quick. Ask any owner any better. Obviously, there is this anxiety of playing pace, but also this opportunity to hit some.
Oh, beautiful. Half volley and all the way for 6.
It's just putting it there. In the slot, the ball is not moving, and when it doesn't move, then it becomes a hittable ball. But credit to Avishka, how sweetly was that timed. 6 over squaring in the last over, and this great drive.
Rajitha can be a bit predictable.
The pitch. This time he's picked up over the leg side. And it's back-to-back 6s.
Well, in an interview, he did mention that he's working on the shot for Avishka Fernando, and this was beautifully had of batting a bit like Gordon Greenwich. One, the front leg up in the air when he's trying to play that flick half pull shot a la Gordon Greenwich. Gordon Greenwich in the 70s, in the 80s was a hurt.
It's gone straight over mid-on, who's inside the circle. Nicely controlled, lofted stroke for 4.
The problem with Shakib is not a big tweaker of the ball, so if you pick the line, you can go through with a shot, even if it's against the angle. Ball keeping a bit low, but we earlier saw from Cruz Pule the value of hitting the ball straight and taking a leap out of Vishka.
Oh, he's got him stumped. He's got his revenge, has Shakib. A big moment in this run chase. They've lost their first.
He may not be a big tweaker, but he's a very, very subtle kind of bowler because he tends to change things up. The angles, the pace. Got the feeling he dipped a bit on the batter, looking to come down the pitch. Yeah, it certainly did, and there was some turn.
Would have been better off had he been looking to hit it over cover rather than...
It's easy, bro.
Oh, poor delivery. He got on the back foot. Just a bit of weight, and that spoils all the hard work done. Into the power play, it's 44 for 1. Goes straight, gets punished. He's a good player of spin, Sadira Samaravikrama. The 50 is on the board.
Plus, they talk about playing league side being a little bit more difficult with the ball spinning away. Not when it's down there. Not when it's pitched well outside the leg stump. It's just meat and drink. Trying again, spin it hard. Just knocks it on his head. Sweeps away for 4.
Both the batsmen bat intelligently.
3.
Clever, clever. Wide off the stumps, and Kusal Mendes uses that weight. Spoils a good over from Shamsi. 62 for 1.
Oh no. Oh, they were going along so well. And now Najibullah Zadran makes his way around the long off boundary and holds on to one.
Well, the first over from Gunn. And he said because of that turn, it will go wider rather than straighter. It was a really good shot. But the leadership from Litton Das to just get that fieldsman in the right place leads to that dismissal. They were cruising. Now the game is back in the balance. Sadira for 13, 64 for...
It's 4. Strays down the leg side, Shamsi.
Well, Shamsi hasn't really got his lengths and his consistency going throughout the tournament. The last match, he absolutely nailed it. He was spot on once again here. 2 straight. Got a left and right hander to bowl to. Needs to find a way to settle. Well, a field...
Oh, this will be 4.
as soon as they drift down the leg side, and Shamsi's guilty of this.
There's their boundary off the over. Now if they can pick up 4 singles, when you consider the last over went for 3, you know, you add them together, they need 14 runs to go along with the rate. At the moment, with 5 already off 2 deliveries, there's 8 of the 14 runs. It's the way you've got to work it.
Oh, he's got this away. Here is that boundary. It will take them to 9 off the over. There's just the degree of inconsistency that creeps into Shamsi's game. And Kusal Pereira and Kusal Mendes are doing the job here.
That's the risk bowlers of the caliber of Shamsi could afford. Yes, he's a wicket taker, but he could also look a bit ordinary. He's off target.
Might get the better of the batter. But at the moment, they're doing a fine job. Picking up boundaries at regular interval. And yet again, a sweep stroke from Kusal Pereira with a similar result, a boundary.
If they don't lose too many wickets, there should be a straightforward run to over the line for Dambula.
Deliveries. He picks it up. Short boundary 6.
Had a lot of Sanat Jayasuriya in that shot. 100 comes up as a result of that powerful shot in the slot and just moves so silkily into that position to play that shot.
Yeah, missed the line and length on that occasion, Leru Kumara. And just picks it off and hits the ball with extreme power. And looking to pitch the ball outside the off stump. For that, they really have to open up. That was easily done. A real long hop from Shakib. And Kusal Mendes picked the right area to pick up a boundary here. Rocking onto the back foot.
This really should have been stopped, or a better attempt made at stopping the ball. The body language was very, very poor there.
If you are a batter who's one-dimensional pitches, the chances of prevailing are limited. Oh, another boundary. Another boundary, easily done. It was too short and got the treatment it deserved.
Yeah, but I thought the fielder could have saved their team the 2 runs. Najibullah Zadran thought he'd stick out of foot. He got his timing wrong. Well placed though from Mendes. That's not good.
There it is. The shackles are gone off the very first delivery of the 18th.
Climbs into that one. Those two have definitely had the discussion about looking to be aggressive. It's targeting that short boundary as well. It was a welcome back into the attack for Shamsi.
You always talk about it, and
now he goes the other way. 4 more.
well, you said it was over 8 runs and over. It's now down to 5 points.
Big appeal, massive appeal. Shamsi hasn't even waited for his captain. He's just said, we're going upstairs.
All those close to the bat. I need ultra edge to confirm with any bat pin nose there, please. Waiting for ultra edge.
There it is. One loose one, and it goes the distance and brings up Pereira's 50. His 3rd in LPL.
He's just absolutely put the foot down when it's been needed. Patient throughout the innings and the last few overs. It's treated us to an array of strokes in this one.
Not yet. Not yet. Because that is the end of Kusal Pereira.
Well, they need 6 wickets here to force a super over. They've got the first. And it was.
That'll do. That'll do. They only needed 1. And they got it.